start filming content, and you need to start filming content now. And it's not for anyone else like most people think. Most people think, oh, well, if I do this, then they're going to judge me, or this is going to happen, or this. It's not for anyone else but yourself. Welcome. My name is Mr. Fit to Flourish. This is another episode of Vet Talk. And when I talk about being fit spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, I started filming myself and making content because of that. Not only do I want to grow myself, but as I grow, I am allowed to create space for myself to help others who were previously where I used to be. Because as I grow, other people can then relate to me in terms of where I was. So I can relate to other people too. Like they might be like, oh, well, man, I'm struggling to do this. And I'm like, oh, I used to be there. I can help you, right? But I'm able to reach people easier because I have an online presence now. But it's not about growing your online presence when you start content. When you start content, it's, again, to develop yourself. How do you do this? So number one, your image. Once you get on film, you're going to start being more self-conscious, or not even self-conscious, but self-aware about the way that you look. So I used to be disheveled more of the time. Like right now, like, all right, I don't have a haircut and everything right now, but I'm cleaner than what I would typically be in the past. So it forces you to be accountable and hold a higher standard for yourself more often. So then you become the version of yourself that is always clean. You're always clean. You're always chilling, looking good, feeling good, right? Not only that, but it allows you to become a better orator, a better speaker, something like a Martin Luther King and Obama. Because you're going to watch back your videos, even if you don't want to watch it, you're going to be editing, or you'll get people commenting, can you stop saying so much? Can you stop pausing so much? Can you stop stuttering so much? Can you stop being so monotone? Can you switch up your flow? Can you have some inflections in your voice? Can you entertain me? People will give you feedback, and the videos will serve as feedback for the way that you talk. Okay? And then also your postures. What are you looking like? Again, it comes back to how do you look majority of the time? And I know some of these things are only at face value, but we live in a three-dimensional world, so you can't say, oh, that's so materialistic. Oh, that's so, whatever the word for, being like, looking at things, whatever, judging things by the way they look, judgmental or whatever, I don't know. But this is a 3D world, so yeah, we're gonna judge the way things look, all right? That's the only reason that there's still racism in the world, or some people are prejudiced or whatever people are. It's because we live in a 3D world, so people are gonna always look at something and they want to talk about it. People want to talk about it, right? So yeah, it's gonna force you to look at the way that you look, the way that you sit up, or everything. I remember my brother was filming before I started filming, and I was like, oh man, like why'd you film? I wasn't looking good. He was like, this is how you look all the time. And I was like, dang, that's what people see me as? I was like, oh man, I'm cooked. So it really does help you to reflect and become a higher version of yourself in terms of speaking, in terms of looking the part. So if there's a version of you that you know in your head, you're like, all right, when I make a lot of money, my shirts are always going to fit me really well. I'm going to be tatted up. I'm gonna have a girl next to me or something. I'm gonna have that chain. My beard is gonna be cut all the time. It's gonna be clean. My hair is gonna be long. It's gonna be fitted. My chin's always gonna be up. My under chin is gonna not have fat, or my chest is gonna look good. Like, you're gonna look at the video and you're gonna be like, oh dang, that's not me right now. So it's gonna force you to work on yourself until you look like the part, and you're gonna be very confident in showing yourself to the world, because at that point you're like, I don't care what the world thinks. I am who I've always wanted to be. And that's what happened to me. I was like, dang, I don't want to. In the beginning, you're gonna not want to show the world who you are because it's embarrassing. Maybe. Okay. Some people have already accomplished everything they wanted to, and they're like, oh, like let me help other people. Let me get on camera. So in the sense of helping others, that's another reason you need to get on cameras, because when you get on and you post online, depending on what you post, it can be something so positive, something very impactful, where it might be something super normal to you, like concepts or trading or or working out concepts, things, different concepts that might seem normal to you, that other people might have been looking for their whole life, and you gave it to them on a silver platter. So I know that happened to me. So I was like, I'm just gonna put this out because I do want to grow, but I know that there's people who were where I used to be. So let me just put it out. And people started gravitating to some of my content. I might not have a million bajillion followers. I don't care. Again, I'm doing this for myself, and I'm doing it for those who feel like this is impactful for them, who feel like it's changing their lives. And there has been so much feedback of like, oh, dang, you changed my life. Oh, I made so much money now. I'm able to go across seas. I'm able to buy a house. I'm able to do this because of the concepts that you taught us. But not only the concepts, but the trading concepts, the financial knowledge, the mental knowledge, the spiritual knowledge that you've taught. So you might have some knowledge. It might be sewing. It might be cooking that someone's been looking for their whole life, but they can't find you because you're not posting content. You're not posting content. You post content, they'll find you, and they'll be very happy. And maybe the thing that you needed. So, for instance, let's say that you are someone who needs money, right? But you have this skill that you're not posting about. You post the skill, and you're like, oh man, like I'm not getting anything out of this, but I mean it feels good. I'm becoming a better person, a better orator, no more ums. I'm able to speak confidently, etc., etc. And then one person one day will find you and be like, oh my God, that food that you taught me how to make in that video, I was able to take that. I cooked for the Prince of Dubai. He loved it. He gave me $1 billion. I want to give you $100 million to show my gratitude because it really was you. And things like this happen all the time. Things like this happen all the time, all right? And you might be like, oh, cap. But once you are creating content, you become more aligned with the version of yourself that you have always wanted to be. Because you're able to reflect. You're able to reflect. You look in the video, you're able to reflect on who you are. And you can always tweak it. You can change it to be more aligned with who you want to be. That's why I'm like, man, it was so important for me to start this content. It was so important, whether I help anyone or not. Whether I help anyone or not, my goal was to grow as a person and to eventually change 1 million lives. And I've already started. It feels very impactful. But you watching this video right now, I know you're watching it for a reason. You watch my page for a reason. You watch my videos for a reason. There's something or someone out there. It's calling you. It's literally calling you. It's like, yo. And you might watch some of my videos like, man, I like the way that Fit said this, but I feel like I could have done it better. Or you might be like, dang, I was thinking about that, but Fit said it so much better. Whichever it is, if you're not as good as where I am now, you can always get there. And I'm living proof. And if you feel like you are better than where I am, but you're not making content, and you feel like you can do it better, this is your sign to start. Maybe I'm here to catapult your dreams, your vision, your life. Maybe you're gonna be way better than me, and I'm gonna stop, and then I'll be like, yo, I want to watch that guy, I want to watch that girl, right? But I'm not gonna stop because I feel like there's always room for improvement. But you need to start today. You need to start content today, and whether it is making a ton of money, like some of my family members, they're traveling overseas, getting brand deals just from making content, and they're able to have clients. I'm able to have clients from making content. I'm getting deals, right? I'm living the life that I was on to live. You get that recognition, and then based on what you're talking about too, when you become more recognized, and I'm not saying like, oh, make content to get recognized. I'm saying make content because it's going to help you grow as a person individually. And once you grow as a person, then you're able to help others a lot more. But one of the things that I do want to talk about is how it can change your life. It really can. And one of the ways is recognizability, all right? And it's good to be recognized. And I'm not saying you need to become celebrity status, but it does give you that celebrity status, all right? I know I've been recognized because I've had TikToks blow up before. I've been recognized in real life. My brother's been recognized in real life, and it not only feels good, it feels good for like not only like your self-development, your self-worth, your ego, all that good stuff. It helps you feel better, you do better. But you never know who's watching. And that person watching can sometimes can put you in a position of what you've always wanted to do, or where you always wanted to be, who you always wanted to be. Okay? It's literally, by getting online, it's like a resume. People can go through your videos and be like, oh, well, this person's values are here, here, and here. I don't like this person, skip. Or this person's values are here, here, and here. I think they would be a great hire for whatever we would want to do. Or I think they would be a good fit for helping my brother or helping my sister. Or I want to hire them to do this for me. Or I want to be around them. I want to pay them. I want to be their client. It's always a good resume, all right? Having that online presence. It's a resume. People want to be you. People want to go up to you. People want to be around you, all right? So anyways, this is just a video saying make content now. Don't be afraid, all right? Don't be afraid. I want to leave you with this. Don't be afraid. There are people who go into the arena, and then there are people who go to the arena and sit in the bleachers. The people who sit in the bleachers never did the thing. They will only talk about the thing. And when they die, they will always have that regret of, why did I never do the thing? Why did I never become a gladiator? You, on the other hand, you are a gladiator. You're going to do the thing. You're going to go into the arena. You're not going to be sitting on the bench. You're going to take the chance. That's what life is for. Life is to take chances, take risks. Life is so risky, you're going to die anyways. Life is so risky, you're gonna die anyways. So what are you doing right now? What are you doing sitting down, eating your popcorn, not getting in the best shape of your life, not becoming that highest version, not failing 1,000 times to become the biggest success ever? I failed so many times. I failed so many times. I've been negative $1 billion, bajillion dollars. I've been homeless. I've been failing classes, almost dropping out of school. Now I'm a doctor. Now I'm getting to the bag. Now I'm in a Corvette. I have really good friends, in the best shape of my life. Better than when I played college football. Alright? Go fail. I encourage you to fail. Go fail. And have no emotion towards it. That's the problem. People get too emotional. People give up. It's not what it's about. It's about, all right, this life is a school. It's a school for me to learn. And when you create content, it helps you get there a lot faster. I'm talking about a lot faster. Because you can literally, visually witness your growth in real